Hello, final part of the show tonight, guys. We're back exiting a burning boom boom room and see what's happening.
Yeah, so you guys have run out the back emergency exit the way you came in, the cargo load exit, and you're just approaching your grav transport, and it's slow going, trying to haul Selfie. Atlas is having to concentrate on holding up Carmela. There's nothing that can break that, can it, Atlas? I mean, other than you falling unconscious or something like that.
Yeah, only if I choose to focus that energy on a different on the same ability, then it'll
But
break.
elsewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And so we're still in the same scene for your effort tracking. Yeah, you get up to the vehicle and out of the front of the hood around it steps Vestark Nguyen, Joshua Nguyen, and says, "Well, well, well. Funny meeting you here. There's been some trouble inside, I am told. We're gonna need you to come for us for questioning."
I cough. Threw my cigarette. We're all covered in dust. I'm beaten to shit. Selfie's like half dead. We got somebody in telekinesis. I shake my head. We don't got time for questioning.
But you see, I don't know if you're familiar with our ways. When I say that there are questions needed, it means there will be questions asked at my time and place of choosing.
Can we hurry? Can we hurry it along, then? Come on.
Please, drop your weapons this way.
My friend's dying over here.
He turns an impassive eye.
I am dying over here.
Yeah,
He's
he turns an
actually
impassive eye. You all look worse for the wear.
He's
Medical
missing an
attention will be provided, of course.
You all look like shit.
First, drop your weapons, and you can see nearby, maybe 20 meters away, is the third Inquisitor, and she's got her laser pistol out. There are also a couple security guards, the same ones that were with them before. They've got their some sort of firearms raised, tracking you. You were persons of interest. Some other pressing matter came up, but we kept tabs on you. And where you end up, an establishment of ill repute is blown up. We need to know more. Disarm yourselves, come with us, and I will lead the questioning myself.
We still got a telepathic link going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many do I see, Jimmy?
You see the ostensibly unarmed Vestark Joshua Nguyen right in front of you. He stepped out right in front of you guys and walked towards you. There's 20 meters away. So he's within close talking distance.
But is he close to our truck?
Yeah, you were close to the truck when you saw him. He stepped around the front of the hood, basically. And he somewhat approached you. You can see over the front of it, there's a vehicle, whatever they came in on, parked at the entrance to the alleyway you drove down. There's a couple security guards down there. They're maybe 40 meters away. About halfway between the two is the third Inquisitor, who's got a laser pistol. She's got it raised. Actually, when it's raised. Inquisitor Joshua, Vestark Joshua, I should say, has his hands clasped in front of him and has kind of not a sad expression, but I'm sorry this is happening, but it's time expression.
Alright, Alice can do the mind meld. Do anything about this?
What would you like me to do?
Get in the truck with us and drive away.
I don't think that will be possible. I can make him forget something if that's what you'd like.
Can you make him forget about our weapons?
I
Or
can make
forget
him,
about the fact that he wants to question us.
I could make it so that he forgets we're priority targets. Would that be useful?
Yeah, just to get him off our back for a minute, get in the truck and drive away.
I will attempt this. And Jimmy, I use effort. I use suppress cognition, and I want to suppress the fact that we are priority targets. I have one more point left after this.
Yes, that is good. Okay. So he gets to make a save, right?
Yep.
Mental effect save.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. His save is 13. And
The save gets +2 higher because of my metapsionics.
say what?
They gain a +2 bonus on any saving throw versus a psionic power. So.
Where's that? Show me. I just want to
Oh,
make sure.
never mind. That's if both are psionics. Never mind.
No, he's not. He's not psionic. So.
Okay.
You just
so-
got like cybernetic implants, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he does. And he has a bonus too. So.
That's why it's better just to shoot these guys.
Yeah, there's a moment. You guys communicate kind of like in light speed or very fast. It's faster than talking. And you go to fire this. Your effort is spent, Atlas.
Yeah, I know.
It has, and then he turns his eyes, and they narrow, and he says, "Master Lepidomo, you have made a grave error. Drop your weapons now, or we will take your corpses in for questioning. You," and he points to Atlas, "will face graver consequences for raising an arm against a Vestarch."
Oh, come on.
Do you tell me it's go time, Atlas?
Yeah, Atlas tells you it's go time.
I'd shoot him.
Okay, well he's ready, so we're gonna roll initiative here.
I'm gonna crawl under the fucking truck.
This is where we all die, guys.
Yep.
Good run.
You could just go.
Almost
Nope.
caught
Finally.
Captain
Yes,
Atlas.
Nope. That's not who we beat. That's not who we beat. Clear my thing. Initiative. Ugh.
Fuck. We did.
Yeah, fuck, it's true. Initiative is so much more important in this system.
Initiative. Fuck is my initiative?
Actually, I need to check and see what alert does real quick. Make sure.
Oh, suddenly I don't know NPC initiative. One second, guys.
Oh, I roll twice and take the best.
No problem.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Higher than 2 down.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's higher than 2.
Nice.
Guys, alert's a good foci. Alert is a good foci.
What is alert?
I get to roll twice for initiative to take the better one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I get
Nice.
notice is a bonus skill.
Okay, so this is Joshua. This is the
The other
other
one.
the other Inquisitor, and this is the security guards together.
Oh, at least you can blow up one of them before they attack us.
Kill the cutest.
Oh shit, guys.
My name is Locutus.
You're fine as long as there's not heavy damage. I can get you back up.
Okay, Atlas, or excuse me, Maximus, you go first.
How far away from the door, like that we came out of? Could we feasibly all retreat back into the?
Yeah. So you parked pretty close to it to get the sex bots in quickly, so you're only about 10 or 15 meters away. Close as you could get, basically, back the thing up to it.
We're like 30 feet away from it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's done. I think we're doing in. I think I did your movement in meters rather than. Yes, 10. You got 10-meter movement or 30-meter movement, whatever it is. You're within a rounds of movement, basically.
All right.
Fire a shot and duck inside.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him. Mag thrower. Wait, not mag thrower, spike thrower.
Spike
You're doing
the.
it at Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua.
Spike this fool.
End him. End him.
Yeah, 10 meters.
Probably didn't kill him, but
Hit him.
that looks real good.
Probably a hit.
Yes. That is a hit.
Yeah.
That isn't. I don't think gonna kill him.
Roll shit, roll shit, roll shit.
Roll real bad. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's okay, you lit him up.
Hey, did a lot of damage.
So yeah, Joshua. Now I need to start making notes because you didn't kill outright for the first time ever.
I rolled shit on my damage.
Yep.
2, 2, 4.
So he's down to 5 HP. So yeah, describe what you do.
I guess I take him. I sweep his knees. I want to try and knock him off his feet, or at least like injure him enough. Does it look like I could get to him and like put a gun to his head, or would that be too much?
So you shot. If you wanted to sweep his knees or take him down, that would be a different action.
Okay, I'll just try and I'll just hit him in the chest then.
Yeah. Okay. So you blast him and he's blowing back pretty good, and he's down to 5 of 16 HP. And he coughs, and blood is pouring out of his armor, but his armor seems to knit back together too, even as it's injured.
I fall back to the building.
Ooh.
Like,
You can get to the doorway. It's 15 meters away, like I said. So you can get basically to the doorway, but you're still outside.
okay. I hope that the truck gives me some kind of cover against some of the guys. If they're on the other side of it.
Yeah. So Joshua picks himself up. Has taken the shot, looks enraged a moment, and then stalks to. I guess everybody else is around, right? You're just around where that was.
Yeah, they were behind me.
He goes to you, Atlas, for that psychic attack.
Ooh.
He comes up to you, and he just, like, looks you in the eye, and just gives you a punch.
My armor class is 18, by the way.
Jesus.
Yeah, because I committed effort to the day to keep my
Telekinetic stuff up.
my telekinetic stuff up.
Cool. So he rolls a d20.
Roll shit. Roll shit.
So it was an 18. Yeah, he punches you.
And you just see as his fist gets close to my face, a wall of force crunches it. And you hear
Yeah. So
crunch.
and you see as he gets there, his fist like in a moment transforms and looks steeled and like blindingly fast. So he goes to punch at human speed, and it goes super fast and punches, and it cracks your shield for a moment, but doesn't do any additional armor or damage. And then he, I have to look this up. So yeah, he punches you and looks surprised a moment at the shield you have up and glares at you. And how close are you? You guys are holding Selfie up. So Varlo, you're still there, right? You haven't moved yet.
Nope, not yet.
Looking some stuff up. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. See. So if the victim is wary or in combat, they can only be affected if they are unarmored. Are you armored, Barlow?
I have what's it called? An armored undersuit.
It is an armored undersuit.
I don't know if it constitutes actually being armored. It's just the only armor that I'm.
Armored undersuit. 13. No, it's street armor.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna make a punch roll at you. So yeah.
Yo, punch me, motherfucker.
No, it's a punch roll, but it's not a punch because he went and punched at and glared in his pasty face, and then he reaches out with his other hand and grabs at your shoulder, Varlo. And punch attack roll. So yeah, he just rolls an attack roll, another attack roll, but it's a movement basically. He moves out to grab you. Actually, so it's not going to be an attack roll. It's going to be a grab. He's going to attempt to grab you, and you're going to try and get away from his grab. Okay?
Okay.
So that he's going to roll his punch skill. And you need to roll...
Evasion?
Yeah, something like evade. Exert would work. Exert is dumped into evade, unless you have something else.
I mean, there's the evasion saving throw.
No, it's not a saving throw. It's
Okay.
not automatic. This is an opposed skill check, basically. He goes to grab you with purpose. With his punch skill.
Would I have enough time to like shift my weight and put Selfie in the way?
Yes. You
Perfect.
would. So what is that? What do you want to do? That's...
I don't know if that would be exerting or if that would just be like.
A pretty big guy.
It's just. It's a pretty small manipulation.
So
on
that's
my
the
shoulder.
effect.
So
You
it's
need
just
to
like.
figure out how you're evading.
He like drops
on the
Selfie and moves
skills.
behind him.
Yeah.
It's
Puts the
exert,
body in between them.
I could see no. You could roll no. Recognizing what he's doing and blocking with Selfie would be
Yeah.
the way that's executed.
That makes sense.
Yeah, where to put me to block it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be
roll,
using?
roll me a no.
All right. What's stat aside? Wiz int.
Or actually, excuse me, notice, not no. Notice.
Notice. Okay. Cool.
Notice.
Notice. Where is it? There we go. Oop. 8.
10. So yeah, he sees you throw Selfie in front. Selfie, you're sort of dragged away from Atlas and kind of like thrown to the ground basically. But he misses and he just like plants his nails on your arm, on your hand that's been holding Selfie up.
This motherfucker.
I need you to make me a physical saving throw at minus
Fuck.
2.
At -2,
Yes.
so it's 17.
Oh my god, you made it still.
You fucking passed. Holy shit. Yeah, so you reach out, you feel like he grabs your hand for a moment. Like he's just punched Atlas, and he made a grab at you. You sort of like threw Selfie in front of you, like to like get him away, and he missed. And he grabs your hand, and you feel his fingernails jut into your skin. Yeah, you feel it, and you pull away, And he pulls his hand back at the same time. And then he sort of gathers himself for a moment. You see his pale skin get paler, and he gets more drawn for a moment. And he, like, snarls at the two of you. He says, "This is going to go poorly." But you don't have...
The last 10 years have gone poorly for me. This is nothing new.
You have no effects despite that, whew. You have no effect.
Oh, Jesus. In my mind, I'm screaming at Atlas, bad touch, don't let him touch you!
Understood.
touch.
Yes, so at that moment, so this happened, the other Inquisitor steps around the vehicle closer, sees you running, Maximus, and takes a shot at you.
Use Selfie as a shield!
Can't.
Selfie's like literally falling to the ground at this moment. I don't think she can hit you. Not like that, she can't. Yeah, she fires off a laser pistol round and misses. Atlas. You've got Inquisitor, the Vestark Joshua Nguyen right in front of you.
Fuck him up.
I think I'm just gonna telekinetic rifle him.
Right? Yeah, he looks badly injured.
Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Oof.
Yee.
Yeah,
Wait, did that
his
add in everything? Yeah, it did. Never mind.
yeah, his armor is his skin like takes your like force bolt that you form and just like sort of deflects it away. You see like dents form in the truck next to you, like as like they get sort of pushed away. Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything? You're not holding Selfie up anymore. Selfie's sort of crumbled to the ground in front of you guys.
I move Carmilla with my telepathy into the back of the van so that she's safe, because I don't think I can actually put her into the other place, right? Or is it all closed up?
No, you left it open. The van's open.
Yeah, so I move Carmilla's body into that with my telekinesis, and then I grab Selfie and drag him to somewhere where he can't get shot.
Thank
yeah, so
you.
you can do all that. You can grab to Selfie. You can't move away right now because moving an object like Carmilla is your movement action basically. So
okay, so I grab Selfie.
You grab Selfie and you're like ready to pull away, but you're still all right there.
All right, that's fine.
Cool. The two security guards come out. They look a little. They're like, holy fuck, what's happening? They're attacking an Inquisitor. Oh my god! Like they look a little like, oh shit, we did not sign up for this.
Should see what I did to the other one. You didn't sign up for this at all, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So they run forward. I said that they were pretty far away. So they. I don't remember how far I said, but they're far enough away that they can only run up this round, and they run to go and, like, one of them runs to, up to you, Atlas, and is, like, by you and Selfie, and is trying to, like, is gonna try and, like, get, Selfie away. And the other has run to Barlow. And they have stun batons. That's what they have. Cool. Barlow, what do you do? You've got Joshua injured. He just tried to inject you with something and failed. Somehow. You've got a security guard who's run up to you. He's got a stun baton.
Okay. Are attacks of opportunity a thing in this?
No.
I am very bad at shooting guns, but I will attempt to shoot him in the face as I am running the fuck away from this. I'm running back towards Maximus. I want to get back into the building, but as I'm running, I'm like firing off a shot at Joshua, just in panic.
So in combat, So you can make a melee attack. You can make a ranged attack.
Mhm.
You can make a snap attack. The ready weapon, which yours is not because it wasn't out. You can rush their attack, sacrificing accuracy for speed. Combatant must still have their main action pending or available. As an instant, they can sacrifice it to make a melee or a ranged attack against a foe in range. So basically, it's like a held action with a penalty to hit. So basically, like, if you've had your gun out and you know your opponent is going first, you can make a snap attack. It's just at a severe penalty, but you can go before them in order. Total defense, as an instant, the combatant focuses on nothing other than avoiding shit. Costs their main action for the round and cannot be used if they've already employed their main action. You're immune to shock damage and gain a +2 to your AC. You can club up a weapon, and that's shifting a ranged weapon to be able to do a melee attack. It's a move action. You can run. Fighting withdrawal. The combatant disengages from any melee foes around them. They don't actually move away, but they can now get away from their sense without getting a free melee attack. So yes, there would be a free melee attack. So your main action would be a fighting withdrawal.
I do that.
That's your main action, and then you have your move to get away.
Okay, well then that's the plan. That sounds good to me. I am going to withdraw from this situation, a whole bunch of do not want, and then move back towards Max.
Cool. So yeah, Selfie's on the ground there. You've backed away. You're basically even with Max now. Max, what do? You
I'll
see
take
what's happened.
I'll take another shot at him. Try and drop him.
Vestark.
Yeah, that's dark.
Go for it.
God, I should really just build a whole bunch of
Oh
grenades.
my
Oh
God.
my god! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
I paste his face.
Yeah. Describe how you paste his face.
Yeah, Maximus takes 3 more shots. And the Fléché just
Are you
taking-
good on ammo to do all that? Like,
Yeah, no,
you
I'm getting
can-
pretty low. It's my
Good.
4th shot.
I thought you were, but I just wanted to make sure that I remembered.
For sure. That's my 4th shot. My 4th hit. And, yeah, there's nothing left of him.
There's like a hand pinned by a spike to the side of the van truck
So-
thing.
Actually,
From, like,
for
neck up.
how strong he is, you pump him full of lead, basically, like lead slugs. You see him slump to the ground and collapse. He's bleeding. He doesn't like get all bloody pasted everywhere. Like it seems like his armor is like grown together so much, like kind of holds him together, but he's kind of mush on the other side, and the light fades from his eyes heavily. And we need.
So
Hold on, we need a moment. I need to do some shit. But go ahead. What are you gonna ask?
I was gonna like Atlas is gonna send you a link. Tell them I can save them if they let us go.
Ooh.
Otherwise, he dies.
My
Who'd you send-
psionic!
Who do you send it to?
No,
The other
I'm
Inquisitor?
telling Dark because it's on his turn.
Yeah. I'll just, I nail him down, and I just yell out, my psionic can save him! Let us go!
Oh shit.
Snake eyes.
Uh-oh.
If equal or less than their morale. No, okay, so that's the Inquisitor. That's them, and theirs is. So what do you say to them?
My psionic can save them. Can save him if you let us go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like their game right now. So Vestark, Joshua.
These religious types are always much more concerned with the task at hand than the lives that they These guys will not negotiate with us. Is the thing. I just
Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, so the Inquisitor steps forward.
Maybe the secure.
He heard that from you, and he looks at, or she looks at, looks at Atlas, and then looks at Maximus, and points her pistol at Selfie's head. And she says, "Surrender now, or he's dead." I'll give you guys a moment to talk about it. It happens in an instant, but she's got her pistol. It's an insta-kill, so...
Wait, isn't he by me? So wouldn't he have my...
No, so Varlo used him to deflect.
No,
or
I
tried
picked
to-
him up. I picked him up. Remember? I said I picked him up. He's on me.
Oh, and did you run back or no?
No, I didn't run back. I went
You literally-
specifically
'cause
to
yeah.
him.
Yeah, and you said he couldn't move further because his movement was expended moving what's her face, but he has Selfie.
Varlo used me as a shield.
Yeah, so you
Apache
went
said I
to
pull
pick up,
him
and you
out of the way
hoist
so he won't
him
get
up.
shot.
So you're holding him up physically, but you're right there. Okay. It wouldn't be an insta kill. But he's got so she puts her laser pistol, like they're within 5 meters. She puts it there towards Selfie's head. That you're just holding him with your like awkward like insect arms. Yeah, you're muted.
You're muted, Patch.
No, he's over the shoulder on my side. Like that's how I would have picked him up. I wouldn't
Okay,
have.
so you
Jump in the way, Varlo.
So you've picked him up. I'll let you have that hoist. I think picking him up that much onto his shoulder, it's fine. You didn't get to move, so yeah. But she's still pointing at his head, as like, I'll kill him.
And as she says that, and he smiles and says, "You can only kill him once, and I can only save someone once." And he smiles, or like you can't see a smile, but he says, "It's an easy fix for me to save him, or your friend. He can die again, and I can still save him."
Interesting. How would she react to that?
I'm out of ammo in my spike thrower, but don't tell anybody.
She looks supremely confident all of a sudden.
Fire a blanket
She only-
to
she
Selfie
only
and make
seen
it
me
look
sh-
like we mean business.
Yeah, so
twice.
she rolled a 2. So it's equal or less than to fail her, or rather to a success on her morale is equal or less than their morale. They keep fighting, and she rolled 2 1s. So she's got the fire in her eyes, and she's like, "I do this for the glory of the Vestark. Drop him now, or he's dead anyway. He will live on. You have but a moment." And she's gonna shoot.
I let her shoot because I can pick him up next turn. Like it's not that big a deal for me.
Yeah,
Shoot Selfie yourself. Show him you mean business.
Yeah,
Just be like,
so
oh yeah.
she shoots at Selfie's like back, basically, as it's like hunched over. I think you have a minus to your AC, basically, like you're prone but up.
Okay.
I mean, basically, like unless I like fail egregiously, I'm gonna hit you.
You got the Dragon Ball and Atlas. Death means nothing.
Is it a huge negative? Because my AC is 15.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter. 14,
Okay,
14's
yeah.
gonna hit. 14's gonna hit you. Yeah, so she pumps one, and you feel the blood like puncture you, Atlas. You can protect yourself. You just can't protect this additional thing you're holding.
Yeah, that's
it doesn't
fine.
go into your bubble. Like the bubble kind of like compresses beneath
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. That makes sense.
And you feel through it like blood seep down your like carapace, essentially.
Okay.
And she smiles. Is like, "Who's next?" And goes, "Varlo, you're on the ground? No, you ran away." Yeah, no. So then she like shoots, looks, and then like and then like darts away and goes to the back of the truck where she saw the body get placed. Of Carmela. So she gets over to the back of the truck and looks in. And Atlas, go ahead.
Okay, so I have 2. Okay, So what? Let me hold on. Let me see something real quick. 1 round per level biopsionic skill. So I have 2 rounds to do stuff essentially in order. So I don't need to use that ability just yet. So wait, did she walk past me? Because you said she was right next to me. So doesn't that mean I get an attack of opportunity?
You don't have a melee weapon.
Yeah, I do. Telekinetic blades.
Oh yeah, yeah. So she goes to walk past you. She hasn't seen it from you.
No.
Necessarily. So she goes to she darts away, but she doesn't do it. So she attacked, and she would have to use her attack action to escape. So she darts away, but she doesn't do it in a way that you can avoid. So go ahead and attack her.
Any modifier? Yes or no?
No, not whatever you get base.
Okay.
Miss.
Miss. Whew, that was good damage too. Fuck.
Yeah, she turns away from you and feels like a razor clipped some hairs, and looks back and is like, and she has her pistol up and she's stalking towards the back of the truck.
And now it's my turn. I am going
Yes.
to shoot at her with my telekinetic rifle.
All right.
Okay, why is it not rolling? Give me a sec. Here we go.
It's a miss.
Fuck, man.
Oof.
Yeah, she actually seems to have a preternatural sense,
Mhm.
and ducks, and another slug hits the top of the truck and dents it in, and she looks and says, "Surrender your weapons for judgment. I am the High Inquisitor in charge now." And she laughs and holds her pistol.
Congrats on your promotion!
Gonna be short-lived.
Okay,
The
so
security-
security guards. So there's a security guard next to you, Atlas, and he's feeling brave still. He's gonna take a swing with his little club.
Roll shit, roll shit, roll shit.
I mean, I don't think through your shield he can hit you anyway. It doesn't matter, but he feels confident he can try. Yeah, it just clangs off. He looks shocked for a moment, and then the other one, where did I say the other one went? Yeah, it was running up towards you guys, right?
He ran
he was
towards
trying to come up to
Varlo.
Varlo, and then I took off from him,
Yeah.
so he would have been somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, so he chases after you, he catches up to Varlo, and he's swinging at you, Varlo, as you're running away.
Max, help!
These are perfect stormtroopers, guys. These are perfect.
The perfect
Yeah,
one.
he swings, and you're running away. You're like, help! And he is like, I got you, and misses and stumbles. Cool. Varlo. You've got a stumbling but sentient security guard in front of you. Selfie's been shot,
Yup.
and the Inquisitor is going to the back of the vehicle to the other corpse that floated in.
I'm still just at 0 hit points, right? I'm not at negatives or anything.
No.
Okay.
Don't worry,
No.
Dad. I can save you.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to update anything.
Let me look at death again to make sure, because you're on a time limit, but I got to see what that time limit would be.
I thought I was now I'm on a time limit, right? I was stable before this.
You were stable.
Okay.
Now you're on a time limit.
Right.
I just want to remember again. It's getting really complicated with your death.
I know.
It's just a meat bag. We just keep killing and reviving.
You guys could have just surrendered. This whole thing, it started with from my dead cold hands about your ship. You're just like, we will not give in on anything.
You should
No
have.
compromise.
You should have activated my. You should have activated my phase suit, like before he shot.
That's true.
That would have made sense.
I don't know.
but leaving that here.
Atlas doesn't know how to run that shit. It's on you. He's never used it.
And a face
Fucking
suit selfie would be
Plain
real
Varlo
handy
was
right
throwing
now.
you onto the ground.
Okay, so no more than 6 rounds.
Okay.
You're unconscious.
Makes sense.
You can provide no useful action. And it will be so this will be the first round. So it'll be at the conclusion of 6 rounds.
Okay. So no useful action. You can't use me as a shield either, Varlo. Sorry.
No, I mean he can do whatever he wants with your body, but if you get hit again, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, I will say you were stabilized enough. This is a new wound. I don't know if it's gonna be 6 rounds. I'll think about that in a moment.
Okay.
But you get a number of rounds. This is the
All
first
right.
round.
All right.
Barlow, what do you do?
One round down.
So this guy's chasing me. Is he like right up next to me?
Yeah, he's right there. He was trying to hit you with his stun baton. They're feeling really inspired after the death of, like, the High Inquisitor of the White Lotus.
Okay.
Makes sense, man. Fuck.
I don't really have much
I
in terms
rolled
of
for them.
weapon.
I don't think it makes sense either. They rolled for them.
I mean, I can unstow my laser pistol and take a shot at this guy, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. I don't want to just keep running around this place like an idiot. It's not gonna do me much good, but hey, you never know. Oh fuck, -2. Nice. There's a 14 hit.
14 is exactly what you need. You hit him for a damage.
Yeah.
So they have 1, 8. So he has 2 hit points. He's alive. He looks hurt.
Yeah, but I fucked him up real good.
You fucked him up. You hit somebody with your gun.
The only person in the game that could fuck him up if he hit him.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah,
just
he gets
wiping
shot
out.
and it's like, oh. And it's like, I guess I'm okay. Cool. Want to do anything else?
If I could keep moving towards Max, I'll do that.
No, yeah, you were already with Max basically.
Like physically behind him. Like
Okay, so you moved behind Max.
yeah, that's about it.
Max, what do you do?
I use another burst
Can you-
shot on the new Inquisitor.
Do you have shots left?
So it holds 10. I've taken
Okay.
2 shots this fight. So I've shot 6 rounds out of 10.
So
I assume I had time between the last fight and this one to reload.
Yeah, because he said after that fight that he reloaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first thing I did was I reloaded.
Okay.
So one
So
more.
you
I got one more burst and then I got a single shot after that.
yeah, so
Okay.
you have this burst and a single shot.
Yeah.
So you burst at the Inquisitor. Go ahead.
Yeah.
16 is just a hit, and 25 damage is gonna be tough.
Oh my god! Everybody's getting spiked. You get some spikes. You get some spikes.
868.
3 spikes each. Is it
How
3?
do I-
Is 3 a burst?
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
burst.
Boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
my god.
Oh!
Oh.
So she's running over
It's a small
Has
chance.
pistol at Carmela. And she turns back with a grin. And for the first time, like her like head, like her helmet comes off, the mirrored helmet that she's always had on this whole time. And you come back and you see a young girl, maybe 16 or 17.
What?
And she's got the light of belief in her eyes. And she turns back triumphant as she holds a pistol out and says, "You will surrender." And her face blows away. Yeah. I'm just curious because now.
I think they deserve a minus.
Oh yeah, they deserve a minus. I'm just curious what it looks like.
Wait, so it's just the guards left now?
Yeah, it's just the guards.
Okay.
Killed everybody.
One with 1 hit point, and the other one probably with somewhere between 8.
Oh my
Less than
god.
25.
How have you
Oh
not
my
gotten
God.
how have you not gotten hit yet?
So
I
I don't
forgot.
remember what it was. Theirs is 8. Okay, yeah. So they do fail. Or actually, they passed.
Yeah.
God, I still gave them a +4.
What the
Rolled-
fuck?
So I think it goes this way. They see it happen and they look, And the guy stands with his stun baton in front of you, Varlo, and looks scared. But the other one in front of Atlas looks at you and says, "He's the Vestark. Can you save him?" And he doesn't run. He goes to Joshua and like tries to like hold his hands over. It's like, "Please."
I want to look at the other one, take a drag off my cigarette, and say, "I got one shot left."
As she says that,
He drops his security baton, but he doesn't go anywhere. It's
okay.
like,
So he wasn't. So, Selfie wasn't killed by heavy damage, right?
no.
No.
Okay. So I will use my regular psychic suitor on him, and it doesn't. Since I have a master suitor, it doesn't cost anything.
Okay. What does that do?
At level 2, I heal 2d6 plus 2 points of hit points.
To selfie?
Yeah.
Spell it? Psychic spell suture.
Suture. SUCCOR.
Oh no, sucker. That's right. Or suture? Sucker? I don't know. OR. I just need to look it up myself. I didn't know how it was spelled.
Am I back?
Level 2, you have maximum effort, 2 points may pay for this, but thus if you first pick game at level 0, your second master sucker, you could still get this ability. So you can bring him back with no effort, or you could stabilize him once again with no effort.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll be stabilized, but he won't
You
get
are
up.
broken, alien. You are broken as a character.
Excuse me, sir.
He's now
maybe-
useless, right? Or
Yeah,
you got one
I
effort?
can't do anything. Well, I have one more, so I can save the guy.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just saying that, like,
That's
that's amazing that you could basically, if I had downed everybody else but you could have brought them all back, right?
Potentially.
But we'd all still be on the ground.
Yeah,
right?
he'd
You'd have
all
to
still
fight
be
on
on
his
the ground.
own.
No,
Right.
but, like, if somehow, like, there's a knockdown, drag-out fight and Atlas is the only survivor, you all survive anyway.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's why I picked this technique, was because
That's why the biosonics is so good.
yeah, like
Okay, I'm gonna read up on that. I'm good with it for this setting. I'm gonna read up on it a little bit more.
We only won here, Jimmy.
That's
'cause
what-
I have 1 HP and I killed everybody.
Yeah, I know. You
yeah,
were just like, you know what? I'm gonna play the character, which is just fuck it. No. No, don't get me wrong, Patch. I love it for this scene. I'm just like, how the fuck? Wait, that's the rule. So I'm gonna look into it. I'm okay with it for this scene. I might rule on it a bit more.
yeah, just let me know.
Look at the rules a bit more. But so you can. He had a very ordinary laser pistol shot to him
Mhm.
that was not going to kill him in any other circumstance, but happened to be that he's near death anyway, and so he would just sort of trickle out blood. It opened up all the wounds. So yeah, you suture him shut, and you look at the security guard crouched over in like Vestark Joshua.
I looked to Maximus. Your choice.
My head is like popping up from behind Maximus. No. No.
You're muted.
You're muted, dude.
I mentally communicate. Have the security guards get in the van. We'll take them with us.
Oh god.
All right, fine. I look to the security guards. I say, get in the van. Bring him too.
Yeah, the security guards, or the one near you nods. The other one has to be coerced. I assume you coerce him. Like he's just a cowering pile of shit.
If he's just a pile of
No,
shit,
no.
I'm gonna shoot
No,
him.
the one in front of Varlo and Max. Like that other one is like, oh, yeah, I don't care. But the one in front of you, Atlas, has shown some spunk, and so he helps lift up the Vestark and like brings them into the truck. Do you bring the other one, or do you leave him crying there?
Leave him crying there. Just leave him crying there.
I don't want any witnesses to this. So no, I
No,
kill him.
I do.
Why?
You
We
guys
just
have a
tell him-
moment. You can talk about this.
Like in my mind, I'm like,
Floating
leave
up
him
the
alive.
Vestark.
Leave
There's
him
a
alive,
dead
and then-
Inquisitor here. There's a dead Inquisitor inside.
Tell
There's-
them we came from Briggs University and never to fuck with the university again. And then we piece the fuck out, and they go back and tell their government that some people from Briggs University came and fucked up all these fucking Inquisitors, and they're gonna be pissed at the
Alright.
university too.
I just say back. Okay, I'll plant the seed. Get the truck going.
Okay. I get everyone who's unconscious in, and I look to the one security guard and I say, I just sort of nod. I was gonna say anything. I just sort of nod.
Bug nod. Get in the back.
He like cringes a bit, but is mainly like trying to like hold his hand over the multiple like the spike rifle wounds on Joshua. It's been several rounds. He doesn't have a lot left. Like I don't think you guys can drive away and then tend to him.
We don't have to tell this guy that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying. Like I'm saying so you guys are aware. It's been 3 rounds maybe.
I didn't want any witnesses either to beginning, but we can let one go.
So what do you do with the last security guard, and we can?
I guess I crouch down in front of him, take a drag off the cigarette, and then I hand him the cigarette. Say, this happened because of Briggs University. They brought the bombs. They did the deal. You let them know. And what happened here? Take the cigarette back. Take a drag off of it. You didn't see shit. I don't forget faces.
I saw Brick. Did I see Brick?
I just get up and I walk away.
Yeah, he's like he just sits there. Yeah, he's
I get in, I
crouched by
drive.
the door.
Yep, I drive.
So, this other guy that we brought in, can I just kill him? Like, is that? Yeah.
Cool. As soon as we like drive up and we get clear, like, all right, kill him.
Yeah. I immediately take a telekinetic shot to his face.
Oh, roll it just because.
To which one? The guard that's in the van with us, or the Vestark?
The guard that's in the van with us.
Oh.
So there's a guard
The
who's holding the
guards.
Vestark and is mopping his brow as this Vestark is fading. And
Do I-
you
do I-
kill him, but just roll it for me because I want to see something.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You
That's
come up behind his head and just put out like.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that.
Okay.
He's just sitting there with the Vescar like in like with his head in Atlas's lap, and he says, "You did the right thing."
Yeah.
And there's a big hole.
So
in his
yeah, the
head.
security guard has the Vestark in his lap, and he's looking, and you say, "Dude, the right thing." He looks back, and then there's not a moment, but there's just suddenly like a shock as like brains spill out on the Vestark, and the dude slumps forward. He's still holding him, like in this sort of like Pieta pose, but like he's dead.
Should I
His
say-
brains.
Should I save the Vestark? He could be useful.
They're religious fanatics. They don't care about each other.
Oh, good.
He isn't gonna break.
I say, okay, very well then. We'll use his body and the rest of the things for experimentation. There may be some interesting things that we could take from him.
I could use part of the armor to perhaps build Selfie a new arm.
Although there's probably tracking devices on that. You'll have to deal with that when we get back to the fucking ship.
That's fine. I probably invented half of their weaponry to begin with.
In fact, go deal with that now while we drive forward. Atlas needs to be in the front seat with me, so it looks like when we went out, we come back in the same.
Yeah, what's funny enough is like Atlas doesn't look worse for wear at all.
I'm
at
covered in
1
dust
HP.
and like fucking tears, but otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm perfect.
So what does it look like when Atlas gets tired? In the sense of you've expended maybe for the first time you've ever seen
yeah.
all of your effort. What does it look like
I
when you're
have
tired?
one more effort left. When I'm tired, you
He's
just
still pretty
see
wore out.
like his usual like bright vibrant antennae like that are like this white that sort of have like the lines on it, right? They sort of like sink back to the sides of his head, whereas usually they're standing tall, and his voice sounds fuzzy whenever he tries to talk to you via the telepathic contact. Like it's not nearly as crisp as it usually is.
So, have you done anything to save Selfie yet?
Yeah, because since he wasn't injured by heavy weapons, I could have stabilized him with just my Master Suture ability.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Actually, that's right.
Like,
Okay, I think that ties up everything.
Yeah.
The transport takes off. Carmela's form is curled in a corner. She's actually curled up a little bit and like fallen asleep. There's two bodies, new bodies. The security guard and the Vestarch, Joshua Nguyen. You know that he's high in the order, Varlo, in the Order of the White Lotus. You don't know how high, but you know that he was important. His absence will be noted, and yes. With that said,
The Vestarch will remember that.
there's we see the ship. We see your transport get back to the Vanderhorn. I'm not gonna get you guys off the planet because I don't know that you want to get off the planet right now.
Not yet.
Yeah, but you guys get back to the hangar with no problems, and load back into the ship. It's quiet in the sense that normally you have Carmela and like Joran's welcoming you, and a crowd of 50 people waiting in the. It's oddly quiet again, and you all help each other. Like you're all, except for Atlas, all kind of injured in one way or another, or need to be in the med bay to help. So you just kind of like pile in there and hunker down for a little bit. Meanwhile, we get a scene back. And there's a moment of we see like the doorway that you left. There's a single like flickering lamp and a broken door that leads into a wreckage. And there's a security guard going, and he's just like, I'm alive. I'm alive. And the door like bangs open. It flies off the rest of its hinges. And a large human being steps out and looks down and says, "Which way did they go?" He's like, just Briggs. They just said something about Briggs University. I don't know. And he's like, it was the delivery. Where are the couriers? And there's couriers. There was a man, a moth, a part, I don't know, like a Briggs. They just said Briggs. And the large person looks down and he takes his arm out. It's like this big mechanical arm thing, and it just becomes a giant sword. Like it goes and extends like a foot above his head, and he goes and just lops his head off. He says, "No intel here," and goes back inside. Like pulls the door off the ground and like slams it back into the frame. And yeah, we get a pan shot. That the camera comes around. There's people screaming still inside as like security guards are taking shots at one of these like slug-like creatures that are like writhing around trying to attack anything. And there's like I don't know, just for form's sake, it's the Fallout 76 music sort of playing in the background. Like, West Virginia, take me home. And it's just like, there's like chaos inside and like screaming. There's like, I don't know, people trying to steal money in the like, from the cash registers and like a fist fight upstairs.
Is
And
that creature still just like eating things?
It's been eating things. It's been shot pretty good. It can't really handle like a sustained barrage from like a line, a fire line. That you see the security guard shut the door. He goes outside. He like shoves the door in the back, and looks, and like sees like blood on the ground and the Inquisitor's body, And he goes over and he looks at it, sniffs a moment, and looks up. And pulls out his comm thing and says, "We've got a problem." And that's where we'll end.
Fuck, we should have taken all of the Inquisitor's bodies.
I mean, like, do you really want me to like go back in and face the giant sworded?
No, it was
Man.
good.
No,
It was
not
great.
not
I love
now. We're just saying we should have.
that. Do we get Sophie awake? Do we get people awake? How
No.
quick? How long does that?
No, so because you guys are not leaving yet, I don't think you're quite leaving yet.
Yeah.
I want a GTFO. I don't know about you guys.
I want to leave.
I mean, I think we
I
are
don't
leaving.
wanna
We just
ever
haven't
come
left.
back.
We just haven't left yet, right?
Haven't
Yeah,
left
you
yet,
want to
but, like,
leave.
My intention is to spike jump the fuck out of here and go take another outer tech job. I don't know about you guys, but we
Yeah,
need to lay low
So
for
a
a while.
reminder that last session, one of the things that happened early on was that Atlas got a job from Outer Tech to do something on planet. There was a researcher who needed something, was infiltrated the government's some sort of laboratory, and Atlas's job was to go be the rendezvous, pick up the information, analyze it on the way, and deliver it back home. Kind of a milk run, if you will. You also have Aether Bray on planet, who you haven't contacted yet, but you told you can get back in contact or want to get back in contact. She's expecting to hear from you eventually, Maximus. You can do it later.
Got into some shit. Be back in a couple months.
Yeah, and there's an old lab of mine that I want to pass by to at some point.
So it's a big
Yeah,
city, but you have killed. We'll talk about how big it is later. So great session, guys.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
I'll give you a few things, just a few nuggets. One is I rolled after the explosion to see how long security was going to respond, because they knew that a meeting was going down and it was going to be a number of minutes. So it could have easily been, instead of the Inquisitors coming in first, it could have easily been the security guards, and you would have had to deal with them, and there was a bunch of shit that way. So this could have easily gone into Casino Royale kind of thing, fight. Second, the Inquisitors have a number of cybernetic implant abilities, different for each one. One of them, they were suspicious of you. They were sufficiently redirected to go investigate something else. The woman touched Max. Was their tracker. She put a nanite
Motherfucker.
tracker on you. So that they always could be like, well, this didn't pan out. Let's go figure out where that vehicle went. And so they went, and this was already where they knew that a shipment that they were interested in was being delivered. So they were never going to be dissuaded from your no, we're just coincidence that we're here. It was too many coincidences at that point.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
That's
why we had
why
to kill
they
them.
were willing to go to arms immediately rather than be what happened.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make that clear. They had a thing they were doing.
Yeah.
And enough
That makes
enough dots
Good
were
thing we
connected.
iced them.
Good thing you fucking iced. I came up with a whole lot of lore, not about just Joshua, but just about the whole order. You just took out
I mean,
the fucking leader of the fucking Inquisition. One of the leaders.
I just killed him.
We have the new leader now.
You lasted two- you lasted
The king is dead.
Wow.
Long live the king.
Take me
An
home.
extra round
Warrior-
longer than the other
Warriors are broken. Warriors are broken. Great session, guys. Welcome
Yeah.
back. That was fun.
Kevin, I'm sorry you spent the whole session as a corpse.
Yeah,
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry, dude.
It's all right. That's how it
You
goes.
spent the whole session as a corpse, yet you played a pivotal role at the end there.
And you were a 10 on 10 shield, I have to say.
Your life force was used,
Thank you.
as currency.
It really was multiple times.
When the guys are walking out, and the Max is like, "I'm just gonna shoot him." I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be unconscious this whole session."
It's oh fuck. There's no going back.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It was good. This is great.
Cool. Well,
Jimmy, how screwed did you think we were?
so I didn't make it for you guys to be screwed. There were 2 threads that were intersecting that I was like, if the rolls go wrong for these guys, they're caught in a crossfire and it's really bad. It didn't go that way. It actually probably went the best that it could, which is the only way it could have been better is if you hadn't failed that hoist selfie roll. That actually ended up being important because it delayed you.
Yeah, exactly.
But the way it was is that only the security chief, who you saw at the end there, knew of the meeting with Vinny, other than Benny, the guy you saw in the intro, in terms of what was actually being delivered. So there was no coordinated response that could get immediately organized. It would take an amount of minutes, and it would determine. I said 1d4 minutes. It was 4 minutes. So you basically got out of there before they got organized. If you had been in there still, now the Inquisitors were going to try and interrogate and capture for questioning anybody they could find coming out the back door. I did not anticipate you psychically blinding that dude that way, and he had set it up it wasn't gonna be easy, but you could disable him and disable the droid or the drone instantly was probably very helpful. It's easy after that. He was the muscle. And yeah, 1 HP the whole time. Yeah, I have no answer to things. It could have
There's
gone
a
another
ship,
way.
you can't have it, we take it. There's some guys, you can't fuck with them, we fuck with them.
So I rolled for the creatures. The creatures could have gotten unruly and gotten in your way. They got tied up and didn't do anything. There were a number of things that could have just made it mess. I made a messy scene, and I said, let's see how it figures out. Here's the order of things, and it's gonna work out in some random order of this. And it happened to be, it was all you guys. So I put a bunch of shit, combination of which could have killed you.
Look, you
I
put a
did
bunch
not
of stuff.
anticipate. I have to say, it'd be a lot different if Varlo hadn't rolled really well on that physical save, because Varlo, you're basically down.
I am.
It was a toxin. It was a neurotoxin to kill you, or to either kill you or to incapacitate you for 6 hours.
Probably would have killed me, considering I have 8
How
health.
did you roll? You just got a nat 19.
He got a
Nice.
nat 19. Nat fucking 19.
And he
Rolled
had a
off the
+3 on that. It's rare to have a +3 on something that needs a save. It's just nuts.
Oof.
So that was a big hinge. Getting the first shot off at Joshua because he was tough as hell probably helped a lot. Yeah. And the fact that most of these, the Inquisitors are going to be tough or dangerous, but they're not military units. They're not dudes who go, you know what I mean? They're not mechs. So I designed them to be they're scary by reputation, and yeah, they have scary things they can do, but most of them are about doing scary Inquisition stuff, not about facing a frontal assault. And there's Maximus, who is literally the frontline army.
Yeah.
It's a war zone. It's gonna make you guys marked going forward, or
Oh hell yeah, we are.
yeah, it's gonna be problematic going forward for what you want to do.
I mean, I agree, but also at the same time,
It was awesome.
Yeah, I like the way that this all ended up, right? Because if different circumstances happened, we would have never had to have dealt with this, right? It was just wrong place, wrong time, wrong job, right? And so I like the idea of the naivety of the PCs, getting them into shit, right? But not forcing them into it.
Yeah,
right?
this whole thing is set up because you guys. I pulled on all these threads because you guys blind took a job without doing your homework at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what does this mean? And I figured it all out from there. I had the core of it from the beginning, but when I gave you the first sending, I said I knew what some of the basic pieces were, and you were just like, "Yeah, we'll take that. Looks promising." And I was like,
That's the way these characters live, Jimmy.
"Yeah, that's fair."
Yeah, we're
I'm
literal
really-
space
I was
trash.
happy to do it this way. I just love I just want to make it clear that I've never at any point, even though you guys own me every time, I've never at any point been like, how many things can I throw against the PCs to really try and kill them?
No,
It's
no,
not that.
no. This has been fine.
You
This has
guys
been
got
good.
yourself
Yeah, it's been great.
some shit, and it nearly could have killed all of you in that just bomb blast.
Yeah,
Yep.
it would have been either way. It was a nice way to see those characters go, right? Because like we have a leader that has delusions of grandeur. We have a scientist with no morals, and then we have like
An alien.
Yeah,
An
yeah,
alien.
an alien.
And just an alien. He's an alien. Who knows what he cares about, really?
Yeah,
Like,
but doesn't really care about any of them.
yeah, right.
It's a
And Selfie, the only one who cares about anything,
As a corpse.
yeah, who got knocked out. So like there was no
Shot.
This is what happens when you remove the moral compass from the group.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone just gets spiked. If we're up to Maximus, everyone would be spiked.
Everyone.
sounds
got
like-
Everyone-
spiked.
Everyone did get spiked.
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
fun.
Because it was up to Maximus.
I had a ton of fun. I'm glad. It sounds like you guys did too.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was a lot in the making in terms of time, just because it's been a while since we played. So let's play again next week. Let's figure out what happens.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah, man, I'm super down.
Good. Thank you, Twitch, whoever's watching. I guess you're still recording. This has been Stars Without Number, Dust of the Old Guard. There's things to discover. Pieces are moving in the background, too. Perhaps the party would want to get in on that. And with that, Selfie, you've lost, I don't know, like 3 of your 9 lives, I think. Maybe 4. I don't know how it works out, but great job. Great session, guys. Signing off.
All right. Good night.